This is a story about an old car and a stupid guy. Because the good ideas are usually the boring ones. Because hey, what could possibly go wrong? Okay guys, it's getting serious. I'm having currently the last meters on the European continent. It's still 20 kilometers to the ferry terminal, where we'll take a ferry. Speed cameras. We'll take a ferry over to Morocco. Well, basically to Ceuta, which is the small Spanish enclave on the African continent, and then there'll be an interesting border crossing. So this is how it looks right now. Driving down some Spanish highway for a change. Heading straight to the ferry. The last meters to the port. And the port will bring me all the way to Africa. Okay, I have to admit I'm kind of nervous because in Morocco drones are very, very illegal. And I have a drone. I don't really plan on using it in Morocco, but I'd love to use it in Mauritania and in Senegal. I mean, imagine shots in Mauritania from crossing the Sahara with a drone would be just so amazing. So I'm risking it. I'll take it with me. And I guess 50-50 chance I will lose it. And if they find it, I think I will never get it back. Hope I won't have to pay a big fine. And I hope they won't find it. So yeah, let's see. So still waiting in line. But I think very soon we'll enter the ferry. You can see the barrier here still closed in front of us. We got this cool boarding ticket, which is lying in the car, visible. So everybody knows which ferry we have to take. Yeah, and I think Theodor is excited. It's the first time for Theodor to the African continent. So we just set wheels onto the African continent. Ceuta. Ceuta is a small Spanish enclave in Africa, so it's a bit like a Spanish version of Gibraltar, but not in Europe, but in Africa. And now we'll head straight towards the Moroccan border. Let's see how that goes. Here the port, Spanish flag, police guy. Morocco, here we come. Let's go. Straight ahead is the border, so I'll have to stop filming in a moment, not to break any border laws, obviously, with my camera. But it looks like we're leaving the European Union. I mean, we already left the European continent, but now we also leave Europe and Spain to Morocco, to Africa, to real Africa. That's the border. Okay, so I'm in no man's land, just exited the Spanish part. And right in front of me is the Moroccan side of the border. And I have to admit I am a bit nervous. Maybe also because of drone. It's the last time I use this word for now. Dangerous. So, here we go. The line is not very long, that's good I guess. So now let's hope that everything will go well. Okay guys, I'm hyped. I made it through the border. It was super relaxed, took like 40 minutes. I was just talking a bit with my average French to the guy, saying yeah, I'm looking forward to see Morocco, and my friends say it's amazing here, and he was yeah, it's amazing. And yeah, they didn't actually check anything, and this border has a quite bad reputation, so I'm quite surprised in a good way. And now I'm driving around looking for a place to sell me an insurance. Okay, I'm truly in Morocco. It's so amazing. I also just found out that my insurance is apparently valid here. My German one, so I don't have to buy one. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm in Morocco. The first camp here at this beautiful lake. Until a moment ago, some German guys were studying here that I met in Portugal a while back. And I have a new friend. Look how cute she is. She's so purry and friendly. I'll be very sad to leave her. I would actually like to take her with me, but I mean, I'll be crossing Mauritania now. The desert borders, and I cannot take a cat like over all these borders. Definitely not a cat without documents and vaccinations, and it'll be too hot for anyway. She won't enjoy it. But it'll be very sad to say goodbye to this cutie. Huh? Say hi to the camera. High five. Such a good girl, huh? Okay, cat content. More cat content coming up. By the way, she of course got already a lot of food, but she's a bit of a picky eater. She doesn't like the cat food I gave her, but she does love tuna. She also drank some water. So not too bad. Some snacks. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, now she's on my shoulder. Huh. I managed to say goodbye to this cute little cat. Very sad. I would have liked to take her with me, but it doesn't really make sense considering my next route planning. And now I'm heading to the pretty famous town of Chefchaouen. I think I'm pronouncing it completely wrong, but it's also known as the Blue City, and it's supposed to be very beautiful and very blue. And it's only 49 minutes ride from here, so a small ride on good roads. And I have to say, I'm actually quite excited to be in Morocco. I cannot talk anymore, but damn it. The first impression is much nicer than I expected. It's relaxed, people are friendly. I don't have a lot of contact yet, but nobody's annoying me. Everything is relaxed, roads are good, climate is nice, not too hot here. So yeah, I'm actually kind of hyped, as people would say nowadays. Driving down Moroccan roads, winding through the countryside. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so I'm arriving in Chefchaouen, the Blue City. Okay guys, I'm walking through Chefchaouen and it's absolutely beautiful here. It's quite famous for its blue houses, so it's also called the Blue City, or Blue Town. And yeah, let's have a look at that now. You can understand why it's called Blue City. I mean, it's very blue. Very narrow roads. Absolutely perfect. Chefchaouen, I think I still pronounce it wrong, but maybe a bit less wrong than before. It's absolutely beautiful. These blue houses. Well, not blue houses, actually a mix of blue and white, and all the blue colors are also different, so it's like many different shades of blue, many cats, really cute ones. Yeah, nice vibe. I'm also lucky because it's low season, so there are hardly any tourists around. And now I'm driving small country roads towards Rabat. I want to arrive tomorrow around the afternoon at some point, so I'll also have a camp on the way. And the roads are absolutely perfect. I mean, they're quite bumpy sometimes, potholes here and there, but all in all, good driving pleasure if you're just a little bit attentive. Oh look, a motorbike without lights. I don't know if you saw that one, that's crazy. Okay, I like the vibe of this town, and I'll quickly check my rear light because I think it doesn't work on one side. You can see it here, this one doesn't work, so let's see if we can quickly fix it and at the same time enjoy with the surrounding, which is pretty cool. And there we go, works again, perfect. Time to continue our quest to find a sleeping spot. So I'm arriving at my designated camping spot, and it's actually better than expected. I mean, it's a petrol station, you can see in the background. Bonjour monsieur, vous parlez français? Oui. Est-ce que je peux dormir sur le parking ici? C'est ok? Oui. Parfait, merci beaucoup. Là-bas, oui? Oui. Oui, parfait, merci, merci. Okay, so it's fine. He says no problem, just back there somewhere. Nice. Feels better, you know, if somebody agreed, who works here. I feel good. Oh, that's nice. I guess that's my spot then. Safe. Also, when the police stopped me, they recommended me petrol stations to sleep, and I think that's one of the better ones. I mean, the big road is not far away, but at the same time, yeah, it's clean, quiet, and it's still better than most of the petrol stations. So I'm somewhere at the roadside. You can see Theodore standing behind me, and I'm sitting in a very authentic local meat place where they're preparing some fresh meat. Some locals invited me to join them at that table, and yeah, let's test out this very authentic Moroccan food somewhere in a village. Oh, it is bien, ouais, c'est. Aussi, il fait chaud dehors.
L'essentiel à la maison, c'est très important le thé.
Ouais. Had a nice authentic lunch in the village, and met some local guys whom I joined at the table. And they told me that like this area is quite good for farming. It's like a very agricultural area, but it was dry for the last 4 years, so you definitely notice climate change here. big, and people are suffering a bit from arid conditions. And then also, it's a bit Morocco, like everybody's super nice. I was talking with the guys from the restaurant, they're all very, talkative and friendly, made me feel like their buddy. But then when I paid like 80, which is about €7, which is definitely way too much for the food I ate. So they were very nice, but they're cheeky, huh? They're very cheeky. Well, it's a bit disappointing, let's put it this way, but still nice people here. So I'm heading straight towards the Atlas Mountains. Already 5:30 in the evening, so the sun goes down in exactly 1 hour. So slowly I'll have to find a place to sleep, and I'm still a bit struggling with sleeping places in Morocco because I still have to figure out the country a bit. But the Atlas Mountains are in sight, which is quite promising. And I have to say I'm really looking forward to getting to the mountains, because today was quite a lot of agricultural, dry, barren, pretty boring landscape actually. So the mountains are really, welcome change once. So let's go there now. So I made it to the Atlas Mountain. Beautiful mountain roads, perfect tarmac, and a great sunset in the background. So I'll have to find a camping spot. So I'm actually in a small time challenge, but it's just too nice not to stop here and have to enjoy the landscape just for a bit because. Okay, so we left the main road, driving down a small road up the mountain. Well, not down, up the mountain. And there's a camping spot 9 minutes away. It's one of those park for night spots that's officially only reachable for 4x4s, so it's exactly what Theodore and me like. And it'll be my first night, if we stay there, sleeping in the wild in Morocco. Because last night I slept in Rabat in a hotel, not very good one. And the night before I slept on the parking lot of a petrol station, out of safety concern. I mean, time goes so fast when traveling, it's incredible. But now we drive up this little dirt road, up the mountain, and it's actually sunset right now, so it's perfect timing. Let's hope this will be a good spot. So I actually talked to many people about camping in the wild in Morocco, and the answers were quite different. Some said, yeah, sure, let's do it, it's not a problem. Just be a bit careful, don't do it next to bigger cities or settlements. And others said, like, no, don't do it generally, like there might always be some strange people in nature also, you never know, it's dangerous. That was also the opinion of the police. So let's see how it'll be. I mean, sleeping at the absolute end of the world. I'm really driving up this little road for a while already, and there's absolutely nothing here. I have no idea where it's supposed to lead. But it's also quite washed out. I don't think a lot of traffic drives here. But it goes somewhere, I guess. I hope there won't be any bad people waiting for me somewhere in the Atlas Mountains. So the route on the map ends here. I just have a little bit to go. And the road is getting directly a little bit smaller, but it's completely fine. It's again one of those park for night spots that are 4x4 rated, but I think quite easy. I mean, I shouldn't be happy too early. Let's see what comes up around the next corner, but I think we should be quite fine. And the goal is within sight. It's not far anymore. I think about 800 meters or so. And the road just looks absolutely fine for here. Let's go. Okay guys, look at this view. I think that's my camping spot for tonight. I'm not exactly hidden, I have to admit that. But wow, I mean, just look at it. Yeah, look, this spot is perfect. I still reparked just a little bit, so the car is a bit straighter. And time to put up the tent. I mean, look how perfect it is here. Like, I think it's something like a, I don't know, river if it's raining or so, but I don't know quite where the water should come from. And the view is absolutely astounding. It's not getting any better, and here comes the moon slowly over the mountain, looking really big and bright, and it's just so peaceful. mean, I almost feel like I'm talking too loud. Look at the sunset here. I'm cooking something small. And yeah, absolutely peaceful here in the Atlas Mountains. Like, you don't hear anything. Absolutely silent. And super beautiful. So it was an absolutely great night with a beautiful view. First half of the night was a bit windy, a bit loud, so I slept so, and then I fell asleep again and woke up at 10. So I think I slept about 11 hours altogether, or maybe even 12. And today I have actually quite a long ride in front of me. It's about 5 hours of ride to a gorge which is supposed to be beautiful. And the entire ride will be through the Atlas Mountains, so I think today will be one of those premium days. So let's go.